15 years ago, these rolling hills were Rwanda's killing fields.
During the genocide, the land and the soil were filled with blood, with dead bodies of human beings, dead bodies of cows. Nobody felt that there is value in this land.
In just 100 days, more than 800,000 people were murdered. 500,000 women were raped. Jacqueline's husband was killed. Her home was destroyed, and she was separated from her 2 young children. Pregnant with her 3rd child, she sought refuge in a church. The killers soon followed with grenades and machetes.
We are so many packed in the church. Some were singing, others crying, others praying, others groaning because they were dying. In the night, that's when I discovered I wasn't dead, but the dead bodies had fallen on top of me.
After the genocide, Jacqueline found her children but struggled to feed them. She suffered from flashbacks and trauma. She felt isolated and depressed.
I felt that I had lost my sense of being a human being. I didn't know what to do.
Jacqueline never imagined she would survive and live a better life today. We are here always to tell them that life can be better.
Jacqueline joined Women for Women International. During the year-long program, women attend intensive classes that educate them about their rights, politically, socially, and economically. They learn skills, providing them with income-generating opportunities.
When I joined Women for Women International, I was very much supported. I started feeling a member of a new family.
With the funds she received from her sponsor, Jacqueline rebuilt her house. She planted banana trees that generated income and allowed her to send her children to school.
From that time, I felt my life is restored. I feel I'm living again. I feel I have a life to live.
Jacqueline became one of the first women to participate in Women for Women International's organic farming training. She learned how to plant the kitchen garden that now provides fresh vegetables for her family. Today, Jacqueline uses her farming skills to train other women in the fields.
It gives me joy to share this information with other women. I feel proud. I feel I'm a strong woman. I have self-esteem. I know even when I'm gone that I will have left something good behind.
With other Women for Women International graduates, she has formed a pineapple cooperative on land given by the government, part of a project of 3,000 women.
Once the production is made, of course, the market partners are going to buy for us the produce, and the women will have access to the income.
From Rwanda to Afghanistan, to Bosnia and Herzegovina to Sudan, Women for Women International's farming initiative is transforming former battlefields into fields of peace and productivity.
Beyond Darfur, there was a recent war in Sudan that only recently ended. It killed 2 million people and it displaced more than 4 million people. And that is in southern Sudan. I don't even know how to show how harsh it is. There is no water in the south. There is no electricity in the south. There is no building that is still standing. There are people returning, full of hope.
A year ago, this land was empty and unused. Today, it's lush and green, the ground covered with collard greens, okra, peppers, and more. The women growing these crops are not just putting food on their tables, but earning their first income and on track to earn nearly twice Sudan's national average.
The
front line was just above at the bottom of these hills.
During the war, there was no work and no food. It was terrible. Everything was destroyed and we had to start all over.
In Bosnia and Herzegovina, Women for Women International taught Zainab how to plant her fields of herbs, producing remedies for every ailment.
This plant helps with eye injuries, and it is a laxative as well.
Women for Women International helped Zainab receive a microcredit loan and connected her to buyers for her products. With her thriving herb business, Zainab now supports her entire family and speaks out for the rights of all women in her country.
Nobody else ever tried to mobilize women and teach us our rights. Without Women for Women International, none of this would be possible.
Globally, women perform up to 80% of the agricultural work, yet they own less than 2% of titled land. With the support of Women for Women International, women throughout the world are taking control of land and planting the seeds for a better future for their children, their communities, and their countries.
Through these farming cooperatives, people are forgiving one another. And now the very soil that was filled with blood and dead bodies is filled with plants and flowers. We value life, we value the soil, we value other people. We now feel happy with the soil and with the land because we are able to get food and we are able to see the beauty again of our country.
Taking a break from the fields, the women sing a song they wrote. All you women who are gathered here, come and we take back the land.